news coming in, and this is a CNN News 18 exclusive. CNN News 18 has accessed a threat assessment from Indian intelligence agencies as the unrest continues in Iran. Top intel sources have revealed that New Delhi is closely monitoring the situation and assessing potential risks to Indian nationals in the region. The assessment notes that protests have crossed a red line, moving beyond demands for reform to calls for regime change. The Indian intelligence agencies believe regime change is unlikely in Iran in the near future, as Iran's system is designed to survive popular uprisings. I'm joined by my colleague Anand Narasimhan on the broadcast. So Anand, something that has been the common theme from analysts across the board is that ever since the 1979 revolution, the entire Iranian system has been primed to put down popular uprisings.
Yes, it is. And in fact, what agencies believe, good afternoon, Ayushman, and to our viewers, is that real authority resides with the supreme leader and the coercive action done by the IRGC, or the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, which is about 125,000 to 150,000 strong. That's how strong is that person. Then you have militia, which is about 10 lakhs in themselves. So that's about 1 million there. And the command is firmly with two people, that is Hossein Salami, with expeditionary operations under Ismail Qani. And these two people are fiercely loyal to the supreme leader. So there may be a fall in government, but the control remains with the regime. And the IRGC also controls about 30 to 40% of Iran's economy through construction, energy, ports, telecom, and also the entire sanctions bypass networks. So to uproot the IRGC and to really break them apart is not going to be easy in terms of a regime change. But the Shah of Sultan's son has actually today come out and said that there is a break in ranks even within the IRGC. Now, experts, Tom Cooper and other watchers also believe that the larger problem in Iran is not the oil sanctions from by America, but internally there is also a lot of factionalism within the IRGC, and there is huge amount of corruption within. And there, if there are factions which could be broken away or which break away, and if there is a certain level of diffusion there, then things could be different. And for the first time today, there's been a claim by Raza Pahlavi, where he has come out and said that there is a break in the ranks of the IRGC itself, that their security forces within the Bas militia and IRGC, there is a breakaway from the regime. Now, if that is true and if that is happening, then things could be very different. And also, the size and level of the protest is something which is unprecedented in the last decade and a half in Iran. So that is also raising concern that something could give here within Iran.
Right. Thank you, Anand, for getting us that update. Those are inputs brought to us by investigations editor Manoj Gupta. Also joining us on the broadcast is Major General A.K. Sivach, defense expert. General Sivach, given the fact that Iran has had a tumultuous history with regime change, we saw how Mohammad Mossadegh's regime was brought down by the United States through a covert CIA operation. Then the Shah's regime was ousted by the popular uprising led by the Ayatollah. Do you see American hands in this uprising that's taking place in Iran as we speak, given the fact that America has put Iran at the center stage of its security calculus in the Middle East? And this also comes weeks after America bombed Iran's nuclear facilities.
Ayushman, there's no doubt about it. America is very keen there should be a regime change in Iran, because the present regime is trying to make a nuclear weapon, and they feel that in case Ayatollah al-Khamenei remains as supreme leader, then you find all these rebel groups or proxies like Hezbollah, Houthi rebel, and also Hamas, they will keep on growing. So they feel that he is a threat in complete Middle East, and this time he must go. So in fact, the people who have come, they are saying that we do not want reform, we want regime change. No, this time, whatever is happening in Iran is far more than what has happened in 2009 when the president election was doctored, and then in 2019 and 2022 was anti-hijab protest. This time, there are 3-4 factors which are different. One is that it is being spread in the whole Iran, all the 31 provinces, more than 180 cities. The second thing is everyone is involved in that. the students are there, the businessmen are also there, and all walks of society are now participating. There were 20 to 30 lakh people are on the street. And the regime is trying to put pressure on the people. They have a blackout, the complete internet, flights are not there, telephones are not working, and they have even warned them that even the protester will be given a punishment up till death penalty. But that has not made a difference. People are still coming out. They want a regime change. Whether IRGC will able to control this or not, time will tell. Now, another two factors very important. In case IRGC remain loyal to Ayatollah Al Khamenei, then you'll find this will peter out. Because this is what happened in earlier protests, whether 2009, 19 and 22. But if there is a friction between IRGC, see, remember, IRGC control almost 50% of the business of Iran. So their interest is also there that the regime should not fall. But in case if their division come within IRGC, which is considered as a very loyal to Supreme Leader, nothing will happen. But there are chances of IRGC, friction coming because Mossad and the CIA has already infiltrated in Iran. They are making an case wherein the revolution is from within. What they did in Venezuela is the same thing they are trying to do by injecting all this, Mossad and CIA in Iran. Now, is America or Israel involved in this? Obviously, they want now or never. This is the right time for the regime to change. In fact, Donald Trump has already warned that in case if they use too much force against the protesters, we are locked and ready for hitting them hard. So let's see how things pan out. But as on today, Ayushman, the situation is very, very grim. And number of people are on the street, and number of casualties are increasing. And due to the blackout, the world is not knowing the atrocities created by Ayatollah Al Khamenei on their own people.
Right. So American and Israeli fingerprints are extremely clear when it comes to the uprising in Iran. But as the intelligence inputs are pointing out, Iran is primed to put down any popular uprising. It seems that the role of the Crown Prince is just a facade between a wider American as well as Israeli design behind the unrest in Iran. Shifting focus